Sweet. Should be good, should be. Magnificent. Other than the noise in the background. Everything should be fine. Now it is. Yo, what is going on, everybody? My name is Allah58D. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you are doing wonderful. Today we got another live stream to react to. Let's before we get into all this, let's just kind of talk about um sort of the elephant in the room. Uh, First of all, I haven't fucking uploaded or streamed in the last month since the last live stream. There's my stream element spot. Thank you. Probably should like hit the stream button and let it sit for a moment. There you go. My overlay takes a long time. God damn. Anyways. So yeah, I kind of want to just address why I've been gone, what's been going on. It's really one of those things of burnout. I haven't really been too pleased with, or not pleased, not necessarily the right word, but I haven't really been too motivated to play the story aspects of the game. Hell, even after this, once I'm done with this, I gotta fucking speed run through the main event of 3.6. Like, I'm not even following along in the story of that one. I've just not been like I've just not been super interested in playing Genshin and playing through the story at all. I'd be more inclined to play if it was like, say, an Archon quest, but yeah. I just can't fully like do it. I feel like I can zoom out my. Here, you guys see a little bit of what I'm doing now. Um, so yeah, I really just have not been interested in playing Genshin, playing through the story at all. I've just been more focused on enjoying the game and having fun on my own time because I'm going to admit more often than not, I just simply don't want to turn on the camera. I don't want to hit go live. I don't want to feel like I'm constrained to a schedule. You know, it'd probably be better if I, do some recording, but I just, again, really haven't been super interested in like getting everything set up just to play the game. But my goal for at least the channel is to showcase to you guys my favorite parts of the game, the story aspect. So, so yeah, that's one of the reasons. The other reason I've just been busy with work. Oftentimes I don't get home until 8 p.m. in the evening, and I've already gone past the time of when I would want to be streaming by. Some live streams can have me going for 3 straight hours, and I know that's not super long in the grand scheme of things. Most prominent streamers stream 5, 6 hours a day, 6 hours at a time, and they have no problems with it. I probably wouldn't have too much of a problem to do just a 3 hour stream every now and then, even after work. But one of the things is just I just haven't been interested. And yeah, really don't have much else to say. What? Oh, that's something. I'm thinking of. So I'm hoping here soon though I'll be able to get myself reinterested and back into everything, and streamline things a little bit more, uh, as well as making the stream quality better. I'm not pleased with the stream quality at all, so I'd like to upgrade my PC to upgrade the stream quality for you guys. You know, upgrade the PC, get more powerful processors in it, and hell, even do a new microphone. Anyways, I'm done rambling. Today we have the version 3.7 special program for Genshin Impact to react to. Um, I was seeing a bunch of posts on Reddit and Facebook. Uh, seeing a bunch of posts about a particular new pink-haired character that goes by the name of Charlotte. Even looking into it now, it's the first character we get to interact with in this live stream. Oh, it's fucking, it's under my camera. Ah, hold on. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about here. I also saw a second story quest for Yoimiya. And I'm a little disappointed in seeing that news. Not because I got spoiled by it. I got spoiled to it. That I don't care much. It was expected through the fucking leaks. People can't keep their mouths shut about upcoming story content. But yeah, Yoimiya having a second story quest, I'm a little disappointed. Mainly in the fact of, let's see, we need Venti, Mona, Klee, Albedo. All four of those, all four. All four of those characters need a second story quest in one way or another. Just by their nature. Venti needs it so that way we can ask him about what the fuck happened with the Cataclysm. Some people are theorizing that we aren't going to get that until much later, where we're actually going to get an answer from Venti. Because he's a walking lore bomb, from what a lot of people are saying. So I'm kind of hoping those are true, so maybe the wait will be worth it for him. Klee needs a second one, or at least an event, a Ludihar Pastum event. That's the only reason I mentioned Klee, is that we got little inklings, little hints at the end of her story quest about the upcoming Ludihar Pastum. We need a Ludihar Pastum. Let's see. Mona, we need a second story quest because last we checked with her on the story quest is that she was stuck in this apartment, trying to figure out something. Would love to find out what she has figured out. And then there's Albedo. What's up with the fucking cliffhanger at the end of his first story quest? Well, that stuff is locked behind, I don't know, a couple of event story quests. The 1.2 story quest in the 2.4 or 2.3. I think it was 2.3. But both of those story quests have some Albedo lore that we definitely need to contextualize his character and contextualize his importance in the overall story. I'm hoping that either Venti, Mona, or Albedo, mainly Mona or Albedo, in their second story quest, uh it'll be some sort of Hex and Circle tie-in as on top of their own personal quest. Because I feel like the events of 3.5, yeah, 3.5 events shouldn't be like limited. The Hex and Circle is such a big organization behind the scenes, and people should probably see what that is all about. But yeah. Those are just my thoughts going into some of the news I've gotten. Yeah, and I'll just comment along the way, pausing the live stream or pausing the VOD, and yeah, let's get right into this. It did not pause. Unpause. Probably turn that down.
Whoa! You must be the legendary traveler! I've heard a lot about you. Oh, are you following the tournament too? It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird from Fontaine. I've been posted here to cover the King of Invocations Grand Prix. Since you've also taken interest in the tournament, how would you like to be a special contributor for my column? Yeah, of course
I
you'll
don't
receive
want
payment
to
as a
do
contributor.
trading card
Your
game.
name will even appear in the credits. If I'm not mistaken, you're even acquainted with some of the contestants, right? Oh ho ho! I really do have an eye for a story, don't I? It seems like this will be a solid piece. I can see it now. Exclusive inside scoop on the renowned
Wonder who
traveler
the
and
VA
secrets
is.
of the TCG tournament masters. How does that sound? It has a nice ring to it, no? It's just a working title for now. Any journalist worth their salt knows how to look past the surface and get the real story on any breaking news. But it's important to always keep the stories based on actual facts. We can always discuss more details later. Of course, I'll be covering the latest stories from the King of Invocations Grand Prix. But I'll definitely be keeping my eyes open for any other potential news leads. When it comes to breaking news, I'm always the first on the scene.
We'll turn on
Anyway,
captions.
I won't keep chatting your ear off. There's a lot more exciting news waiting to be uncovered. So let's have a look.
Hold up. This program is a work of fiction. The appearing characters played by voice actors unrelated to the characterization settings. Genshin Impact. I don't know why they have that disclaimer up there. Why do they have this disclaimer up here? Please, someone please explain. Never mind. I got the context. Like, I went down the train of thought. It has to do something with the whole Elliot Gindy situation. It's exactly got to do with the Elliot Gindy situation. It's this line here. The appearing character is played by a voice actor and is unrelated to characterization settings in Genshin Impact. So that means the voice, even Mihoyo is saying the voice actor is not the character. Separate the two, goddammit. I still don't. I just want to comment on Tainari's new VA. All the sass, all the character that we had in Tainari is gone. Like, I understand the reason why they changed the direction to be so dramatically different between Elliot Gindy and whoever the fuck. Tainari is a completely different character because they were directed completely different ways. I still... Tainari is still a character that is separate from the VAs. And it disappoints me that Mihoyo, even when they put this little bit here, right, this little disclaimer at the top right, saying that the character is not the voice actor and vice versa. Like, even they couldn't do that. I just really wish we could have gotten a faithful recreation, so to speak. Like I went through Tainari's most iconic lines to try and figure out what all has changed. And uh, he is just I just don't like it. I have nothing against people who like the new VA. I understand why. I do understand why things are so different. My mom just came and told me that the fucking pizza's here. I got some Domino's waiting for me. I'll get that in just a moment. It'll be a perfect start off. um, but yeah, I understand why it is so dramatically different. That doesn't mean I have to like it. Ah, it's like completely off topic, but somewhat related to it. Is that I've watched a couple of watched a couple of videos that a couple of political videos that are talking about the culture differences between different countries, particularly say the United States versus the Middle East. In a lot of Middle Eastern countries, you know that there's a lot of what we consider civil rights violations over in the Middle East. You know, you cannot simply love your fellow man. That's just simply it. You have to be in a hetero relationship, and you have to be this way. But this video, while the person in the video does disagree with their with the way they handle things and the way they do things over there, he understands that their morals are completely different. That is what this YouTuber basically said, is that their morals are completely different compared to the West, essentially. Homosexual relationships are just morally perverted in the Middle East, and they do not like it. They don't like it, and it's their government and their theocracy that just doesn't it cannot work to their minds according to them, you know. And in that little perspective change of understanding the other person's perspective, understanding the perspective of the Middle East, you can understand why it's like it, why it is the way it is, and you can understand that Sonic uh Sonic's fucking just pinged me on Discord. Um, but you can understand if you can understand a different perspective and know why they do things the way they do it over there, you can, you know, actually be a little bit more concise about your, nor not concise, but precise would be the better term. That's the better term coming to my mind anyway. But be more precise with your own thoughts and your own way of thinking. Because a lot of people will like sit on the fence of some issues, right? Without even meaning to sit on the fence. They go, "Oh, we're fine with everything. It's just this can't fly." Well, if this one individual aspect, half of your everything now, does not support your view of this individual aspect. So you don't necessarily support everything. You only support these few things with this specific aspect, you know? It's like you are a staunch supporter of the or you believe that people should follow whatever religion that they believe in. Just keep it to yourselves. Christianity doesn't believe that. Christianity thinks that if you know, if you follow a different religion other than Christianity, or if you don't follow a religion at all, you are either lost, you have no purpose in life, or you're the spawn of the devil. That you literally worship satanic beings, and where they tout forgiveness and understanding in the Christianity religion. Trust me, I've been to church before. I've heard all this fucking rhetoric spouted to me when I was young. It I remember. As I've grown older, I've also researched into other things and learned a little bit more on a more base level still, but I have a better understanding than I used to. But a lot of churches will spout this rhetoric that they're all in they're all inclusive and all understanding and all forgiving. But if you read like some of the passages in their own Bible, they have some of the most heinous things. They have some of the most heinous things that are said as to why you should follow Christianity, or you shouldn't follow anything else other than Christianity. It's like, oh god. Anyways, that was a weird tangent. That got really off track. And I realize I've wasted 20 minutes. About to be 25. I'm gonna go get some pizza. Uh, you all sit tight for a couple minutes. I will be right back. All right. On fucking Dominoes. What if Risk of Rain 2? I have a live stream to react to. Sonic. I would love to join Risk of Rain 2. But I had already played this before I got pinged. Here, I'm gonna just... Yeah. Yeah, probably take me like 40 minutes, so 10:30 your time. I might join in on the fucking shenanigans at that time. But right now it is the Genshin. Alright. Now for reaction.
Covered. So let's have a look. Do my ears deceive me? Or do you two have some breaking news to share with me?
What is this?
Wow! So this is the King of Invocations Grand Prix?
A card snatcher? How very interesting.
City on the
Fine,
Lake
I'll-
teams with talent in TCG tournament
I'm
as
sorry.
young prodigy best Favonian cavalry captain.
Down on the ground, the dice spin around, while high in the sky, the sun shines bright.
Wow.
All right. Say your piece, challenger.
I, Kaedahara Kazuha, humbly accept this duel.
Inazuma's Archon bolts her way to the semifinals, only to be stunned by a crafty opponent. The nerve.
Wow.
Saying that in the presence of me and A? Lightning from Inazuma won't be able to reach me in Fontaine, right?
You must be tired after the walk back to shore. Perhaps I should let you go first.
If this fried tofu with all the frills hasn't gotten too cold, I would be happy to play.
Tournament? The tournament has already finished. I used Forbidden Hand at the opportune moment.
Rest assured, there's no destination I can't deliver to. Thank you for choosing Komania Express. Express delivery!
There's some fucking vibes. Yeah, I don't want to play through this fucking main event.
Wow. So, this is Sumeru? There are so many huge mushrooms here. They're big enough to lie on.
So this is her second story quest. Oh my god. Oh, so... oh, this will be interesting. Her second story quest is in Sumeru. And it's going to be focused on just her. You still have a couple hours to claim these, guys. Close at 12 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So, just under, or just over 2 hours from now, with it being 9:45 over
Hello,
on the East
everyone.
Coast.
Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 3.7 special program. I'm your host, Sarah Miller Cruz, the voice of Lumine,
And I have a new friend here with me.
Make sure the truth comes first and report stories that stand out the most. This is reporter Charlotte from the Steambird. A pleasure to meet you. Hey, everybody. I'm Maya Aoki Tuttle, the voice of Charlotte. And as mentioned just now, Charlotte is a reporter from Fontaine, and she's currently working for the Steambird, which many of you may have probably already heard of.
Oh, for sure. It's been mentioned in several places throughout the game now, and if I remember correctly, Mona also writes a column for the Steambird. So it seems like it's pretty famous, and people all across Nevada are reading it.
Yes, that's right. But I'm not the only special correspondent in our special program today. We also have other special correspondents reporting from the field that will help us bring all the information we need about this upcoming version.
So exciting! Okay, I bet everyone's ready to see what we have in store, so why don't we dive right in? Okay, seems there's quite a lot going on in the picture here. I see a couple familiar faces. And let me guess, the cute one in the middle with pink hair and a camera in her hands must be Charlotte, right?
Ooh, that's right. Charlotte's the one with the camera. She is a journalist after all, so she's got her equipment ready at all times. So in the upcoming version, Charlotte will be appearing in the event storyline, where she'll be dispatched to cover a popular Genius Invocation TCG competition. Given that the competition is an international event, Charlotte will be heading to several nations to gather her news materials.
Okay, that explains why we see so many friends from different nations in the picture here. Does that mean that she's going to be traveling around Tibet then?
You bet. As a foreign correspondent, she'll definitely be checking out the event venues in different locations. So get ready to embark on a Genius Invocation TCG journey. Whoop, whoop. However, a keen and active reporter like Charlotte won't only focus on the Genius Invocation TCG event, even though that's really important. But during this journey, she will also be investigating a very strange case alongside the traveler.
Ooh, a strange case, huh? Okay, that does actually sound really newsworthy.
Yeah, right? But that's all I can share for now. The mystery will be yours to unveil in version 3.7. So if you want to find out what happens, then make sure you don't miss out.
Yay! We hope our travelers have a great time in this event. In addition to the event storyline we just introduced, the Adventurers Guild has also prepared some other event minigames to...
Okay, so AR-32, Escape Plan, Battlefield of Cats, Dice. I wonder if I've gotten that one finished already. If not, I'm fucked. Ooh, new weapon. I haven't seen what all it does. I wonder what kind of weapon it is.
to spice up the TCG tournament.
That's right. There will be a total of 4 event game modes, including a Tour of Wonders, 0-Hour Invocation, Evermotion Mechanical Painting, and Heart of the Dice. In a Tour of Wonders, the organizer has set up checkpoints in various nations. After you complete the required challenges by navigating obstacles or defeating monsters, you'll be able to obtain commemorative stamps at the checkpoints. So collect more of these stamps during your sightseeing tour to obtain the corresponding rewards.
Okay, I see. So the stamps will be like proof of your experience traveling in different nations during the event. You know, just like collecting stamps in a passport.
Exactly. Next, we have 0-Hour Invocation, which is an unofficial tournament organized for our passionate TCG players. Unlike the official tournament matches, this format adopts a special rule set, so you won't be able to use your own decks.
Oh.
Instead, you'll have to build a deck by selecting cards out of the decks prepared by the organizers. And chances are you'll get to duel against some familiar faces.
Okay, sounds like fun already. All right, what about Evermotion Mechanical Painting and Heart of the Dice?
I think many of our travelers have played Evermotion Mechanical Painting before, but this game introduced by a dreamer from Fontaine has undergone a few new changes. So this time around, you need to adjust the position of the mechanical painting surfaces by swapping or rotating them first, and then install the appropriate gears on the preset points to restore the painting. And I've heard that the paintings are all based on Genius Invocation TCG cards.
Okay, cool. We're gonna go get more pizza. We're back. Who doesn't love a good pizza?
How awesome is that?
That's gonna be so cool. And based on the people we've met, you should never underestimate Fontaine's pursuit of mechanical designs. But of course, I'm sure our keen travelers should be able to restore those paintings with just a few attempts. Or more than just a few attempts if people need it.
Lastly, we have Heart of the Dice,
I have a feeling
which
that's
is a
a
combat
self-dig.
game mode. During combat, you'll be able to obtain random elemental dice by defeating monsters. Use the suppressive roll skill to consume all the dice you possess and unleash a shockwave that deals damage to nearby opponents, while also granting you random buffs. More dice consumed matching the elemental type of the active character will result in greater damage dealt by the shockwave and higher chances of obtaining more buffs.
Okay, it seems like these are some special dice, so we'd better make good use of them.
Yep, and travelers will be happy to know that there are a variety of rewards waiting in these events. In addition to Primo Gems and enhancement materials, rewards also include a new 4-star bow called Ibis Piercer, along with its exclusive refinement materials.
Yay! So exciting! All right, that's all we have regarding the main event in the upcoming version. On to our next correspondent.
Wait. That may be all for the version event, but I still have something else to report.
Oh, okay.
In version 3.7, there'll not only be a Genius Invocation event, but also a major update to the TCG game itself.
What? Oh, okay, that's awesome. What can we expect to see in the new update then?
So in the
The
upcoming
Archons.
version, many new cards will be added to Genius Invocation TCG, including character cards, monster cards, and action cards. Amazing, right?
Yeah.
And it's also noteworthy that the cards of the Animo, Geo, Electro, and Dendro Archons will also be available after the update. So we can
Ooh,
expect to see some incredible and fun new decks.
Nice. Okay, that's gonna be quite the update.
And there's more. So with so
Oh,
many
wait,
cards
there's
being
more.
added, how could we fully enjoy them without some new game modes? So in version 3.7, the Arena of Champions mode will be available too.
And what'll be different about this mode?
Glad you asked. In this mode, travelers must use their deck to duel against each other and accumulate a total of 5 victories.
Ooh.
As you can imagine, that can be a serious test even for a seasoned duelist. Plus, 3 defeats will result in a failed challenge attempt, and you'll have to start all over. So if
Oh, no.
if you're feeling confident about your deck and your TCG skills, then be sure to come to the Cat's Tail and give it a shot.
Okay, that sounds pretty intense. Will there be anything for someone less experienced, maybe like myself?
No worries, I got you. Okay, so another TCG mode is called the Forge Realms Temper, which will also be available. You'll be allowed to configure
Oh,
the
neat.
difficulty of the game mode, as well as to choose from a bunch of
Too
additional
bad they
conditions to
won't
score
give
top
us
points.
actually
Okay,
good endgame
perfect.
content for
I'll
the
definitely
regular
look into
game.
Some conditions that suit my decks the best. What's
What is
happening? What is going
That
on?
sounds cute. Where's it coming from?
I got so caught up in listening to you two talking that I almost forgot that I'm on the job. Anyway, here I am.
Aww.
Oh.
I have an urgent delivery for you. Please sign here, and I'd really appreciate it if you could leave me a good review. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. So cute.
Once again, his end in a couple of hours. Claim him now. Oh, I just noticed the little achievements! Wait, were there... No, there wasn't. It's just this one. That's so neat. Half the time my fucking microphone's in the way, so...
Welcome back, travelers. Our 2 special
Hey!
correspondents this time are dun da da da.
It's me! It's Jenny Yokobori, the voice of Yoimiya! Hi, everybody! I'm so excited to be here doing the special program. This is one of the most exciting moments of my life.
Yay!
Woo! Meowdy, travelers. I'm Julia Gu, voice actress for the new
Oh,
playable
hell no.
character Kirara.
Okay, so you were in a kitty box just now, so thank you for that urgent delivery.
Yup, that's just Kirara's job. She is a courier like no other.
More like Purrier.
Ooh,
Oh, no.
meowster for done. But before we get to hear more about Kirara, why don't we check her out first?
Yay!
Let's do it.
Whoa, the scenery here is wonderful. I've landed the perfect job.
Yeah?
Coming through.
Is she a catalyst?
Service with a smile.
Oh my gosh, I want her to be my best friend. She's so cute.
Is
Her tails.
so cute.
Tails.
Her
I
tail's
know.
made a heart. That's the most adorable thing I've ever seen. Did you guys see her in the little box? It was like, oh, she coming. Oh, she coming.
Also, her ult is like really cool.
I
It's
want
so
to eat
cute.
the jellies. I want to eat those slimes. Kiara works as a courier for Komaniya Express and often makes international deliveries. She's also a yokai from Inazuma called a Nekomata, and there's nothing she can't deliver.
Oh, okay, that explains like the cute little kitty cat tails and why her shoes are like those cute little cat claws. They have like the toe beans at the bottom.
So, actually, those are just her regular feet.
Oh, then I'm
What?
embarrassed.
For Kirara, even though she could use her yokai powers to have human feet, she's still a Nekomata and feels more comfortable using her own claws to move.
That
and her
makes
own
sense. They're
beans.
so cute.
They really are. And also, Kirara has 2 tails. Can you tell us anything about that?
Oh, yeah, it's said
Alright.
that the tail represents a Nekomata's potential. So,
Put that
with
back
2
up.
tails, I guess this means that Kirara is a really powerful yokai. Some bandits might assume that Kirara is an easy target, thinking that it would be easy to steal a package from a young girl, but
Fools.
they are in fact fools. And this mistake
Yes.
always ends with the bandits running off after she gives them a good thrashing.
I'm obsessed with this. So
She's awesome.
just little kitty cat girl boss. Like, okay, and having her as your courier basically like determines that your
Back
package is
to-
gonna get there safe. That is incredible service.
Oh yeah, no doubt about that. Kirara is a very responsible worker
Bet there's
and will
some
do her
people
best to
who
ensure
are a
every
little
order
bit
she
better
receives
than me
is
at
delivered.
making jokes.
Of course, if the client
Th-
can
they
spare
seize
a
the opportunity
meow
better
mint,
on that one.
She doesn't mind receiving a good review.
Oh my gosh, she is so cute and diligent. I would definitely give her an extra tip right on the spot.
Absolutely. Like
They even
catnip,
gave her
fish,
the
more,
little
whatever it was.
fucking cat
Okay,
face,
so
whatever.
how did a yokai from Inazuma end up working as a delivery person? What's the line there?
Okay, well, if you think about it, the yokai in Inazuma do seem to have a mix of jobs, so...
True.
Well, speaking of which, even though Kiara is a strong yokai, she does care about her work and enjoys her job. She also enjoys human society, fashion, going to places she's never had the chance to visit before. Her deliveries give her a way into human society and also allows her to explore new places. To her, working is basically like getting to take a series of expense-free trips.
Wait, you know what I just realized? Charlotte is technically traveling for work too. So maybe they can get together and enjoy some expense-free outings.
Cool.
Ooh.
Okay, I think everyone is waiting to learn more about this yokai courier's abilities.
Absolutely, yes, correct.
For sure. Let's move into Kirara's skills.
Oh.
Kirara is a Dendro element sword user and can effectively assist her companions while
bullshit.
also making world exploration more efficient.
Okay, her attacks look amazing. She swipes just like a cat using its claws. I love it.
Yeah, she is a Nekomata after all. Additionally, her exploration talent allows her to move near birds or
Oh,
other
similar to
small animals
Aloy,
without
so-
startling them.
She's an apex
Aloy
predator.
haters.
I love it.
Aloy haters
That's so
unite.
Cool. So it's gonna be easier to get like fowl and raw meat, and easier to hunt.
Yeah, watch out, Timmy.
Timmy should watch his back.
Oh, not Timmy. No.
Yes, Timmy.
Sorry.
Sasses me.
Well, she's always going to keep
That's
you well
fucking
fed,
hilarious.
no matter the means. By tapping her elemental skill, Kirara creates a Dendro shield that can protect her from harm.
Okay, shields are great. They'll keep both her and the delivery safe, which is
Love
all that matters.
And holding down the elemental skill will not only grant shields, but also put Kirara in a unique state.
That is
Cool.
very
so the whole
interesting.
thing is that that's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, and I need you to immediately tell me more about it. Right? Meow.
No problem at all.
Thank you. Yes.
In this state, Kirara will deal dendro damage upon slamming into enemies, but more uniquely, this state will also drastically
Fucking
increase her
freight
movement
train.
and climbing speed, along with her jumping ability.
Okay, that sounds super
Fucking
useful.
hilarious.
So, just so I can get this straight, she'll be able to just climb straight up walls?
Oh yeah, she'll be able to go straight up a vertical surface in this state.
Okay, well, that's
Amazing.
the best thing ever.
That definitely is
She's
amazing.
gonna be so great for exploring. And I guess that's one of the reasons why she's a trustworthy courier.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly, she's a first half character.
She smashes the enemy with a special delivery package, which then explodes into numerous small dendro bombs. These bombs will then explode upon contacting enemies or after a duration, dealing dendro damage.
And can we just appreciate the fact that the bombs are kitty-shaped? Because I'm obsessed with that. And
So cute.
So cute.
She has kitty-styled attacks, kitty-styled deliveries, and she also has kitty-styled bombs. Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
She is adorable.
I think
so,
Yoimiya's
aside
VA is
from
just
Kirara
absolutely in
running to
love
various
with
nations making
Kirara's
deliveries, I
whole
also
kit.
heard about another one of our friends leaving their home to explore the world.
Ooh, so who wants to go on a trip?
Oh my gosh, wait, is it Yoimiya? Because you guys are like looking at
Oh,
me, a humble
oh.
PNG. Amazing. Okay. Maybe.
Well, I think you might be knowledgeable about traveling across nations because you have information on Yoimiya's story quest.
I totally do. I was
Huh.
just being a little stinker. Okay, so the Sakoku Decree has been repealed for some time now, and Yoimiya has been wanting to go out and see the outside world. In version 3.7, the second act to Yoimiya's Carassius Errata story quest is about to begin!
Woohoo!
She will be embarking on a globe-trotting adventure, heading to Sumeru, the Nation of Wisdom, alongside the Traveler.
Whoop whoop. It's a pretty far trip.
I mean, personally, I'm really looking forward to it too. Not that I'm biased or anything. I seriously cannot wait to experience what happens in the 3.7 update.
Right?
And, and, you know, traveling with a girl is easygoing and cheerful and cool and amazing. Not that I'm biased or
You know what?
anything, as
Let's
Yoimiya will
just-
be a joy. I think she's probably, like, the best, like, travel
Getting
companion.
rid of the
And not
captions.
biased or anything.
Mhm.
But to ensure that everyone gets the most out of this story quest, I'm gonna be a good bean and I will not say any spoilers. That way our travelers get the chance to explore the story. I'll be good.
Okay.
But
That's nice of you.
Thank you. Yes, see? I'm good. But when the time comes, I hope Yoimiya's new story can brighten everyone's day.
Oh, she's a
like
little
she
firework.
always
That's what it
does.
is.
Aw,
Of course.
Ding.
for sure.
Little
We're not
sparkler.
biased.
No, not
No.
biased.
Still, none of us.
Just honest.
Honest.
Also, kind of like speaking of honesty, I was honestly wondering what new companions can travelers invite for their teams in version 3.7?
Right. That takes us to our event wishes.
All
I
right.
think this is something our travelers are always interested in. So, for further details about 3.7's event wishes, please direct your attention to the big screen. Ta-da!
Yoimiya and Yaimiko with
I just remembered there were
Kirara.
today's reporters.
What? Oh,
According to reliable sources, the first half of 3.7's event wishes will boost drop rates for Yoimiya and Yaimiko. At the same time, Kirara will also be making her debut in these event wishes, so travelers who want Kirara might want to take note.
So,
And the second
other
half
words.
of version 3.7's who want Kirara.
first of all, skipping second phase. We're pulling on the first phase, and it's not for Kirara. Don't need her. I don't have really any usage out of her kit whatsoever. Her shield's not going to be. I don't think her shield's going to be amazing. I don't think her damage is going to be amazing. With no elemental infusion at all with her normal attacks, she's going to be severely lacking. And it doesn't look like her elemental application is all that good either. So whatever shortcomings she has in the overall damage department, I don't even think she's going to make it up in the elemental application department. And for a Dendro element character, that's a big problem.
Might want to take note. And the second half of version 3.7's event wishes.
But I'm pulling for
Kazuha and Alhaitham get.
I'm gonna be pulling for Yaimiko. That's what I probably should have said. Yeah, pulling for Yaimiko. Gonna be getting, gonna try and get her for this version, and replace my Fischl. Fischl has not really. I haven't had a need to use Fischl at all, and when I get to the point that I do, I think Yaimiko is just gonna overall have more damage and be a little bit more, not necessarily flexible. Fischl's, Miko's gonna be a lot more flexible and do more damage. That's just simply it.
Getting their own reruns.
Sarah, why are you talking like that?
Because we're reporters.
Thanks, Sarah. With the help of their companions, we hope that all our travelers will be able to keep happily exploring Tavad. And now to Jenny with the
Tempted
weather.
to get Alhaitham.
The weather is still weather. Anyways, when travelers follow Yoimiya to Sumeru, they might also encounter their old friend Kaveh. This is
Yay.
because Kaveh's very own hangout event will also be available in version 3.7.
Oh yeah, our master architect from Sumeru.
Yeah, and Kaveh is quite the character. Even though he seems super carefree, he has certain principles that he always clings to. I'm sure as we spend time with him during the hangout, we'll get to know him a lot better.
Oh, we're gonna be besties in no time. So travelers interested in learning more about Kaveh will get to experience his stories firsthand in version 3.7. Definitely something to look forward to.
Yay!
Yeah.
Woo! Now that we've covered the new stories coming our way, I think we can move on to some news about
So
other
another
fun
Divine
events coming
Ingenuity
in version 3.7.
event.
What do you think?
I think that's a very good idea, Sarah, my friend. Okay, so not only are there events, but there will also be tons of incredible rewards and prizes too.
Ooh, I'm so excited.
You should be.
So am I. So, without further ado, let me introduce the first event. In version 3.7, the Divine Ingenuity Collector's Chapter event will be available.
Oh, I remember this event. This is the one that lets you design your own domain.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, that's
However,
what it
This
is.
event's gameplay has been upgraded a bit, and the development team has specifically designed some stages for everyone to challenge and get used to the rules. For example, the first stage requires you to build a mechanic to defend a monolith, and the second will be a coin-collecting fiesta that everyone's familiar with.
Okay, yes, so fun story. I'm not the best at collecting coins, so I already know that I'm gonna be a little bit all over the place in this one, so yeah.
That's okay.
As for the third stage, there will be multiple
be
areas
fucking
available, and everyone will
super-phased.
be able to get a special item. Artificer coins.
Ooh, I want it.
You're gonna get a lot of them.
Thank you.
These coins will allow people to buy various buffs from buff stations located in each area to boost their team's effectiveness.
Nice. Okay, so we'll be able to keep getting stronger as we progress.
Exactly. The fourth stage requires everyone to keep their characters alive while they go around collecting coins. The last stage features a buff bestower device capable of
interesting.
amplifying your opponent's capabilities, so you're gonna want to destroy that first before engaging them in battle. Or
Oh,
not.
there's so much to do. Okay, so just to confirm, we can use all of this while we're making our own domains, yes?
Yes. Aside from different...
Eh?
While we're making our own domains, yes?
Yes. Aside from
The
different
fucking-
landforms, mechanisms, or coins,
We get the
travelers can
fucking
also
gremlin
adjust
noise.
how many stages are active per room
from
and
you
opponent
and yeah.
settings. Even buffs and buff bestowers
Just-
can be placed inside the stages.
Wait, that's so cool. Okay, so it sounds like the travelers will have even more creative freedom this time around.
Yay.
So what I'm
I don't really care
gathering
too
is
much.
that everyone should use their imagination and sprinkle as much creativity as they can into their designs. You know, a little bit here, a little bit there, a whole lot of traps.
Well, hopefully they'll also sprinkle some ingenuity as well.
But,
Get it? Get it?
That's literally what I just said. Ingenuity, traps, tomato, tomato. Yeah.
Well,
Traps.
sure, as long as it's creative.
Chaos.
Oh dear. This time, There will also be co-op mechanics for this game mode, so if there's a stage you can't beat on your own, you can bring your friends and try the challenges.
What I have a
Or,
feeling that
fall
people
into
are
Jenny's
going
traps
to try
together.
and find some weird fucking
And
glitch or
remember,
exploit while they're
domain
doing all
creators
this.
also must clear their own designs before they'll be able
Get
to
an
share them
enemy
with
to hit
others.
them in a
Okay,
certain way up
seriously,
against
how
a
do people
certain
clear some of these stages? They seem like
obstacle
they're
or
going to
whatever.
be really difficult.
I don't have a good answer for you other than the fact that
or
people are
object.
kind of
That's what I'm
amazing.
thinking
Yeah,
of.
I don't know
That's
if you guys have seen, but there are videos out there of people showcasing their own stages, and it's crazy. It's amazing.
Oh, absolutely. So, I hope all our creative travelers out there won't miss this event. Remember to share your codes or videos and let everyone play your domains.
I'm doing the most
Oh,
basic
Okay,
shit
so next
just to
we
get
have
the
a
primos.
challenge event called the Feast of the Departed Warriors.
This
A
one's
mysterious
new.
domain has appeared near the Falcon Coast, and its depths
And
are
I
crawling with powerful
Don't
foes.
like seeing
Travelers
the
will need to
fucking
rely
thunder
on their martial
manifestation up
prowess
there.
to defeat them and earn rewards.
Ooh, departed warriors. Sounds spooky.
I thought so too. Anyway, this event should be one that many travelers are familiar with. However, let me give a quick overview for anyone who might not have
Sorry
seen
about
this
that.
one yet.
Thank you, Sam.
This event has 3 types of dangerous adversaries awaiting our travelers. They're each based on the Thunder Manifestation, Eon Blight Drake, and the Bathismal Bishop Herd, respectively. Travelers can also add additional conditions to their difficulty multiplier in this challenge, with increased difficulty resulting in greater rewards.
Okay, I think I get the gist of this one. I heard Thunder Manifestation and my heart stopped a little bit, so full disclosure, I'm probably not going to be doing the increased difficulty, but I hope everyone's ready for a challenge!
Hey.
This one looks like it could be tough.
Don't worry, travelers
I don't
can
like
still
these
get
kinds
key
of
rewards and
fucking
materials by completing the challenge
events.
on lower difficulties, including
really
Primo
don't.
Gems.
Oh, thank goodness.
Travelers who are looking for a real challenge can try the higher difficulties for a proper fight.
Ah,
I
we
heard
get
lower
buffs
difficulties, and I
too.
once again feel safe. Cool beans. Let's move on to the next event. Okay, so this one is another returning event for version 3.7 called Phase Trials Hypothesis.
Part 2
So
Electric
maybe some of
Boogaloo.
you remember Jammy, the Sumeru researcher who was struggling with his thesis proposal. Well, this time, he needs your help as observers in an experiment. We're pretty sure all our warm-hearted and friendly travelers will give him a hand. Also, as a little, incentive, each experiment also offers rewards upon completion.
Of course we're gonna help him. Besides, we're getting rewarded for offering our help, so what's there to lose?
Exactly.
Right? So, given our travelers are honorary knights of the Knights of Favonius and heroes who have assisted the Liyue Qixing, as well as, actually everyone, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah. So,
Pretty much everybody at this point, I think, yeah.
yeah. Well, helping this one researcher should be just another walk in the park.
Okay, so during the event, travelers can defeat enemies to gain phase tinctures. When they get enough phase
yeah,
tinctures, they can
showcasing
use
one of
them
the
to
worst
enter the
fucking
time
character in
dilation
the game.
state. In this state, they can identify the weaknesses of their opponents
I'm
mid-battle
so
and
disappointed.
select opportune moments to capture more weaknesses in their opposition before using their Super Sense skill to deal massive damage.
Ooh, having the ability to detect weaknesses is very helpful when facing challenges. Not to mention, the damage dealt by this Super Sense skill is pretty incredible.
Oh, it's
Oh,
really
yeah.
cool.
That sounds really useful. It can take care of opponents in a snap. Like taking a picture.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you were gonna be channeling your inner Sino. I didn't know.
Perfect.
Okay, but remember, this event requires you to use the corresponding trial characters for the challenge.
Ooh, good. Okay, this way everyone will be able to try out more characters.
Exactly. Okay, there's seriously so much for all of us to experience.
To try
Wait,
out
what?
more characters.
Exactly.
Oh, they're
Okay,
gonna
they're
be having
seriously-
us doing a
This way,
quick
everyone
balloon
will be
team.
able to-
A quick balloon team? Oh god. Or at least some insane version of one. I don't know.
to try out more characters.
Exactly. Okay, there's seriously so much for all of us to experience in version 3.7. And, oh, would you look at the time?
Oh, yeah! Okay, the third redemption code is coming right up. Let's have a look together.
Here it comes.
Yay!
Get ready.
Whoop, whoop.
Some pretty neat artwork. Meanwhile, Hatham's just randomly dropped in. Alright, last code again. Got a little under 2 hours to claim it. Not gonna wait though.
And that's the end of today's report. It seems like all our reporters have returned to the studio now, which means we've reached the conclusion of our program.
This has been so much fun. I can't believe it's over already.
It happened so fast.
I know.
We've got nothing else to add on to. So yeah, I'm gonna be pulling on the first first phase. Gonna try and pick up some pick up a new character, and I just realized there's something at the end here.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Bye.
I just realized that they've got something.
Bye, guys.
Ah! I knew people were talking about that earlier, and I realized, oh, there is a little bit more. We're going to comment on that in a little bit. So I got to be pulling for Yayamiko. I'm hoping to pick up Kirara just to have her. She looks like a pretty neat character. I also want to say that I've shifted my focus on my account on Genshin on what I'm doing and what I'm getting. I didn't think that I would be focusing on getting Yayamiko this early for the reason that I'm getting her. So yeah, gonna try and pull for her. Hopefully we can get Kirara. The overall account changes that I've done is I've shifted my focus on what I'm gonna be getting next. And I'm gonna have 4 teams, and that's it. I used to have a variety of teams that I could probably choose from, all of them with about the same degree, maybe a little bit more for a couple of different teams. But all of my teams really had about the same degree of competency, and I could use them somewhat well, but they weren't quite at the stage to be 36-star Abyss clear competency. At least not after we got a bunch of the fucking harder Abyss runs after 3.2. My Shao team, I don't consider using it anymore because of how weak it is compared to, say, my Hyperbloom team or my Raiden National team. Those are my 2 main teams for Abyss right now, and I'm lacking in it. So I've since shifted my focus recently. I'm in the middle of clearing out all of my artifacts except for the ones that are already on characters or ones that are being and ones that I actually need to level up and check out. But otherwise, all of my artifacts that I once had said, you know what, this might be good, I'm trashing them all. I'm pretty confident that with time, I'll be able to get some of the good ones back. There's some artifacts that I'm just simply trashing because of the artifact set that it falls under. You know? I don't need the artifact set, so why keep these extra artifacts to try and get the best possible stats? I already don't touch a character for a month or 2 after the character's release. So, I'm in one of those situations. So, I'm focusing on building up my Raiden National team as well as my Hyperbloom team, getting Kuki some better elemental mastery, getting better personal damage on Yelan's at a good point. I just need her weapon, and her damage will be phenomenal. I need to get better damage on Nahida, and I also need to get a better flex support other than Kazuha. In a Hyper Bloom team, Kazuha really falls off in utility as he just cannot swirl that often in a Hyper Bloom team. Otherwise, if you can get him to swirl, he is phenomenal. He adds a good 2 to 5,000 damage on a Hyper Bloom. So take that with what you will. Next is my shift in what characters I'm getting and shifting to focusing on weapons as well. Getting best in slots and signature weapons for certain characters that need it. You know, getting the signature weapon for Nahida, and hopefully getting a couple of different copies for it, so that way I can put one on Nahida and one on like Kokomi or something. Getting Aqua Simulacra for Yelan to get her crit damage to be through the fucking roof. Getting like an Engulfing Lightning for Raiden Shogun, and whatever Sino Spear is, I can't remember it off the top of my head. But getting the best in slot for Xianling, getting the best in slot for Sing Cho, maybe Bennett, you know, getting best in slots for all the characters that I currently have and making them the best of what they can be. On top of that, there's a couple of characters that I have now shifted to focus on getting. One of them being Yae Miko. She's going to be a good catalyzed character. That way I have a little bit more of a flexible roster other than my, you know, 2 broken teams that require little investment. So I'm going to have a couple of high investment teams coming, one of them being a catalyzed based team around either Al-Haytham or Kuching. Probably going to be Al-Haytham on his second rerun, so that way I can, you know, properly get him built. Let's see. On top of that, we're going to be trying to pull for Hu Tao and replace my Yoimiya. As much as I do enjoy playing Yoimiya and I absolutely love her character, it just doesn't quite work for me. And her damage isn't really that good and not that flexible. She is so focused on the single target that there's absolutely zero splash whatsoever when I use her. The splash damage comes from say a Hydra character or Hydra support that I put on the team. So I'll be getting Hu Tao at some point, and maybe even getting Staff of Homa for her. Whether or not I stream or record the polls, I don't know, but who knows. But otherwise, that's it for that part. The events look okay-ish. I mean, I'm just not... Again, I've been kind of out of focus on the game itself overall. So doing events, doing the main story event, it's kind of boring for me a little bit. Or not really boring, but I just haven't had the motivation to do anything. And last but not least is potential underwater exploration. This is a direct teaser for Fontaine, or at least that's what I'm hoping it's going to be. This is under development and is not indicative of the final product. Y'all see that, right? Y'all see that, right? Under development and is not indicative of the final product. That means it is planned. And this doesn't necessarily look like to be a single time gimmick. Considering that this is tagged on to the end of the live stream, this is going to be a little bit more prevalent. We're going to get more information at the tail end of the 3.8 live stream as well, considering what they did last year. And let's see. 2.8 live stream. Let's just take a look back at what they did last year.
If only the desert sand and the jungle ring could get along like this, that would be perfect. Oh, you can hear me?
This, right at the tail end, had people freaking out. Wow. Almost 10 months ago. Wow. Anyways, I think that's going to be all for today. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content from my channel. Really would appreciate it. And while you're at it, hit that notification bell. That way you guys get notified for every time I upload or go live. Down in the description below, you'll find links to my buddies' channels, NTG Sonic and NTG Crispy. Without them, none of this would really be possible, and I can't thank them enough. As usual, hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.